Welcome, dear viewers, to a timeless tale of bravery, love, and the triumph of good over evil. Today, we embark on an enthralling journey to the ancient village of Zingada, where a great king named Vidah has ruled with an iron fist for 3 decades. The name of my today's story is The Rise of Zinga. In a little village called Zingada, there was a great king named Vidah. He had been ruling the village for 30 years. King Vidah began his reign when he was 18 years old and didn't want to give up the throne to anyone else. But, as per the tradition of Zingada village, kings were only supposed to rule for 8 years, and then pass the throne to the person chosen by the gods to become the next king. When King Vidah was 20 years old, he decided that he would be the only ruler of the kingdom, and promised not to let anyone else become king after 8 years, unless he was no longer alive. From the age of 20, he began to change the rules and regulations of Zingada village. The people of Zingada could not challenge him because he was the king, so they remained silent and obeyed him. 3 years after becoming the king of Zingada, Vidah went on a journey to the evil forest to gain magical powers. He wanted to defeat the spirit that protected Zingada. As Vidah returned, he became very powerful and he stopped the gods of Zingada from answering the prayers of the people of Zingada. Afterward, he made a rule that everyone in the village must only worship him. If anyone refused, he would burn them alive. The people of Zingada began to feel scared and upset. Some of them decided to leave the village and move to a nearby village. If anyone was caught trying to leave, they would be sent to prison for 10 years. King Vidah turned very wicked and started forcing women to sleep with him against their will. There was a beautiful 7-year-old girl named Fatima. The king killed Fatima's parents because they refused to worship him. One night Fatima came outside to urinate. As she was urinating, a strange man grabbed her and raped her. After raping her, he ran into the bush. Fatima went through a lot of pain after what happened, but she kept it to herself and did not tell anyone. Fatima got pregnant but she did not realize she was carrying a baby, and none of the villagers know about it because the pregnancy did not show on her body. When 9 months had passed, Fatima had a dream where she saw herself giving birth. When she woke up, she saw a baby boy next to her, and suddenly, she started feeling pain all over her body. She starts to question herself how she gave birth. People might not believe that she actually gave birth to him because she was very young, so she decides to escape with the child because she fears what might happen if anyone finds out she has a child. While she was running, the guards from the village began chasing her. She ran as fast as she could. When she reached the border between her village and the next village, she hid her child behind a bush without knowing that a hunter from the neighboring village was observing. As she left the child, the hunter quickly took the child to their home. Unfortunately, the village guards captured her and forcefully brought her before the king. King Vidah stared at her and questioned why she wished to leave Zingada village. She politely explained that her parents had died and she had nobody there, so she had chosen to escape. This time, the king forgave her and chose to have Fatima stay in his palace. Although Fatima was still very young, he forcefully married her. Fatima always prayed for her son's well-being. The hunter looked after the child and named him Zinga, because he was from Zingada village. After 20 years, Zinga was walking alone in the forest when a strange spirit appeared. The spirit called him, Zinga, from Zingada village, the son of Fatima. The spirit revealed that Zinga had been chosen by the gods to save the people of Zingada. The spirit asked Zinga to look into the water, and as soon as he did, he gained incredible power. The spirit then instructed him on his mission to fulfill his destiny and save his people. When Zinga got back home, he shared his true identity with the hunter, who had adopted him. The hunter was surprised and asked him how he came to know about it. He answered, "My name is Zinga, and I am the son of Fatima. I was conceived by the god Zingada and born as a child of the gods." The hunter trusted Zinga's words because he had noticed some unusual signs around him since he was a kid. Additionally, the hunter revealed that he found Zinga abandoned in a bush where his mother had left him. The hunter also told him that, while he was sleeping, that same night, a mysterious spirit appeared before him and instructed him to give the child the name, Zinga. A few days later, Zinga made the decision to travel to Zingada to save his people. When he arrived in his village Zingada, he set the gods of Zingada free. He engaged in a battle with King Vidah, and they fought with their magic powers, but Zinga defeated King Vidah. He called upon the gods of Zingada to bring restoration to the land. After defeating the king, Zinga finally met his mother, Fatima, and revealed his true identity to her. Fatima was very happy, and the entire Zingada village was filled with joy. They threw the king's body into the evil forest. The people of Zingada chose to make Zinga their king. Zinga became the king, and treated everyone fairly. The village became prosperous, wealthy, and renowned. People from various countries started moving to Kushal village. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, if you're excited to follow this compelling saga. Stay tuned for more stories like this. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure.